Pastor Roy Gearhart from Galloway United Methodist Church in Franklin, Pennsylvania, sharing a few words of encouragement to help us follow after Jesus. This week we're going to be talking about overflowing love. This is the word that the Apostle Paul uses in 1 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 12, when he begins to share with the Thessalonians the areas of life that he longs to see them grow in. He says to them, you've already got faith and love, and I want to see you build on that and expand on it more and more. So he says, I am hoping and praying to see you grow in love until you are overflowing with it, overflowing with a love for each other and for other people, the way he says that we overflow with love for you. And with that love that he wants to see them grow with faith into a life that is holy and blameless before God. So we're focusing this week on the part that refers to overflowing love. And Sunday, I had a blast creating a graphic illustration of this with a stack of cups and a pitcher and giving that image of what it means to have overflowing love. It can be a bit messy sometimes to be overflowing. But God is pouring into our lives, not so that we could just have a cup full and try to do something with that, but so that we could become this overflowing vessel, that we could overflow with love. The way that works is kind of like a fountain, and that's the image that I tried to create during my message on Sunday. I had a stack of cups, and they kind of overflowed like a fountain from the single cup at the top into a different level and a wider ring, and then a lower level and a wider ring, and the way that a fountain flows is a lot like the way our love overflows and spreads. Because you see, we all have these different circles of relationship in our life. And it's in our deep, intimate relationships that we really have love formed in our lives to fill us and to build something into us that then in turn can be imparted in the rest of our life. And so that when you and I are filled up with love in those deep inner relationships, in a group of friends, we might be built up and have a sense of confidence and belonging built up, and then that can overflow and we make new friends. In our families, we can be built up with love, so that you may have had a very loving family, and it's out of the love of your mom or your grandmother or your dad or someone else that you just found yourself loved and able to in turn flow with that, overflowing in your life. With the love of Jesus in our lives, we experience a love that is continuous. His love is being poured into our lives as a continual flow, so that it's not just a cup full, but it is a constant flow of His grace into our lives, so that we would be, in fact, overflowing with His love. The Apostle Paul described it in his word to the Thessalonians, saying, we overflow with love for you. Now you overflow with love for each other and for others. In fact, in the 4th chapter, he noted and commended them for their love that was continuing to expand. And he said, I know about your love for all of the Christians that are scattered throughout our region. They had this overflowing love that went from their close inner connection with God, with the Apostle Paul and his friends, and with each other. And it was continuing to overflow to other people. When we do that, it's like we bring people from our outer circles of relationship in and treat them like they are one of our special friends and family. And we bless them above and beyond maybe the normal expectation. That's overflowing love. That's a love that is not so restricted and so fearfully hung on to, but a love that is so rich and so full that you just overflow with it. And so just instead of even dutifully being told, go do something nice for that person, or, well, they're really nice to you, so you should reciprocate that. This becomes an overflow of a love that is in you, that it becomes so natural then to treat other people like they are beloved, like they are your close personal friend, to bless them, care for them, note them, and look out for them in their lives. That's overflowing love that comes from the depths of God's love for you and me, that is building us up, and a love for each other and a love for others that just grows and expands. Well, may God today build you up in overflowing love. And as you share this good news, may God make you a blessing wherever He takes you.